Welcome, beautiful, to the Mrs. Manifestation channel. Now, your inner child is shaping your reality way more than you think. If you've ever felt like you're stuck in self-doubt, you're struggling with worthiness, or you're repeating old patterns that hold you back, then your inner child might be the reason. But here's the truth. You are not broken. You are not stuck. You are fully capable of stepping into the confident, the radiant, the high value woman who you were born to be. And in today's episode, we are going to be diving deep into how your inner child is still influencing your confidence, your self-worth, and your manifestations. We're going to be diving into the hidden blocks that are keeping you from stepping into your power. And finally, the actual practical tips. How to heal, how to reprogram and unlock your next level. So if you're ready to break free and become her, then I would love you to hit that like button, to subscribe, and let's get into this episode. Now let's begin with how your inner child affects your reality. See, your inner child is not just a memory. Your inner child is an energetic imprint that you live with every single day. And it's still shaping your beliefs, your habits, and your ability to receive love, success, abundance, and everything else in life. So, if as a child you felt ignored, if you felt like a burden, if you felt unworthy, then the chances are you, beautiful, might struggle with low self-worth today. And that was through absolutely no fault of your own. So I want to give you a big hug right now if you actually feel like that, because you are loved. And if you're alone and no one's watching, you're going to take your two arms, you're going to wrap them around yourself and just give yourself a big hug. Yourself and your inner child, and you're just going to say, I love you. You're amazing. You're so worthy. I love you. And just give yourself that attention, that love that you deserve. If you learned as a child that your love to you had to be earned through your actions, how you behave, things you accomplish, then you might find yourself people pleasing and overgiving. And I've spoken about people pleasing and why it's holding you back from living your dream life in the Dream Life series, manifesting your dream life. But this is the key thing you need to understand, that if you actually feel like you have to earn love and all the good things in life, you're constantly going to be striving and seeking to impress other people. If you grew up in lack or instability, you might subconsciously push wealth away and success even when amazing opportunities come. So all of this, your beliefs about love, success, self-worth, they were all shaped in childhood. The confident, high-value version of you cannot emerge if your inner child still feels unworthy. Your inner child received programming through your parents or your carers, through the education system, through your community, through your religion, all of that, if you have one. And if you were programmed with really strong views and maybe things that may negatively impact you versus focusing on building up the most positive, confident, worthy version of you, then you're going to still find yourself battling with these things day after day after day. Now, I want to just bring in a quick reality check here for you. This is information, and it's here to just give you a mindset shift. okay, about the reason why. You may have tried everything under the sun. You may have tried all the manifestation techniques, visualization. You're trying night before you go to bed, Neville Goddard strategies. You're trying vision boards. You're trying acting as if. You're trying everything, but it's like still so far away. If you grew up with a mindset of things are scarce, it's not safe to spend money, there's a negative charge around certain things, beliefs, habits, maybe how you may spend, maybe even things like friendships, maybe even things like foods, all these types of things that your inner child has been programmed with thoughts that she believes are facts about life. And you're not just manifesting from your conscious desires, you're manifesting every single day from your subconscious programming. So if your inner child still believes that she isn't safe, she isn't worthy, or she isn't enough, then she will block your manifestations from coming in because she doesn't truly feel it's going to be safe to receive them. Okay, let's move on. So I'm going to give you now some signs that your inner child is holding you back. So if you've been feeling stuck, you've been struggling with confidence, you've been repeating old patterns, then these signs might be that your inner child is running the show. Number one, you struggle with self-doubt and potentially imposter syndrome, no matter how much you achieve. You still feel like you're winging it. Is it just luck? How did you manage this? It must be a fluke. You fear rejection and you seek external validation. So how you're doing this is you're thinking that by posting all of these amazing things on Instagram and getting lots of likes, that's going to fill up that void within you. You're going to be validated. People are finally going to show that you are worthy. Maybe by obtaining more material items and possessions and plastering that all over Instagram and Facebook and social media feeds, you're going to show others how successful you are now, and they're finally going to see that you have made it. Maybe overthink, you self-sabotage, or you hesitate to take action towards your goals because you're trying your best to preserve your sense of self and you're trying not to risk anything going wrong. You don't want to end up in an unsafe situation where you could be judged, where things may not go to plan and you're going to feel ultimately unsafe. And then finally, if you feel guilty receiving love, abundance, and success without guilt, then that's a huge sign, because what that's actually saying is that you don't fully deserve it. You're not worthy of that. So here's an example. For you to step into the high value magnetic woman who doesn't guess herself, you're moving with confidence. It takes time. It takes a lot of time to build this confidence. It's really going to take some time, some energy. But if you just simply have the mindset shifts, sometimes you can unlock next level mindset shifts virtually overnight. And some things will just click with you. And someone may say something to you that really completely flips the paradigm that you have believed your whole life. Like, you have to do this, or you have to show up in a certain way, or you have to do certain things to impress or appease or make other people happy. The high value magnetic woman, she doesn't second guess herself. As I said, she moves with confidence. She allows success, love, and wealth to flow in. But if your inner child believes that she isn't enough, no amount of external success will fill that void. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you some tips and some strategies that are really actionable that can help you how to heal and how to step into your power. Now, the very first thing that I would love you to do, that I think you're really going to adore and you're going to get so much benefit from, is the inner child healing meditation that I've created for you. I'll put a link below, which is going to link you directly to downloading the inner child healing meditation. You are going to find so much benefit from this because it takes you through the stages of meeting your inner child, being there with her, and as I have here in step 1, reparenting yourself. So give your inner child the love, the validation, the security that she needed in life. Give it to her now, because your inner child is still seeking love, validation, and safety. So speak to her the way she always needed to be spoken to. And by she, I mean you. Reparenting, it's something you hear often. You don't need to read a book about reparenting. You don't need to do it in a weird way. It's literally how you speak to yourself. You can speak to yourself in the way that you wish your mum always spoke to you. Speak to yourself now in every interaction you have with yourself and your self-talk as though your life depends on it, and give yourself so much love and care. Be sweet with yourself. Imagine you have that little sweetie in front of you. Little cherub, beautiful little child. Well, that is within you. That beautiful inner child. She needs you right now. So every day when you look in that mirror, say, "Good morning, you are so beautiful. It's amazing to see you. I love you." Start loving yourself. And the next step is shift your identity. It's quite difficult to cut those ties sometimes and stop seeing yourself through the lens of your past and the connections you had there. But you're not that hurt little girl anymore. It's time now to step into your power. You were given so many gifts through your upbringing, whether or not you know that. It's the law of duality. There cannot exist bad without good. There can't. So you're not a victim now. You're a powerful, radiant, unstoppable woman, and you're going to transmute that energy, those blockages, that hurt, that pain. You're going to transmute that into sheer power for you and your family. You're going to become the unstoppable version of you that you always needed. You are her. And like I said, the meditation is going to help you so much to see this. Once again, that meditation is going to be the first link that I put below in the description. Then finally, something you really need to try and do here is regulate your nervous system, because healing isn't just mindset work. It's also about feeling safe in your body. And the number one thing that you need to learn to do is rest. Take some early nights. Take some time snuggled up on the sofa. Maybe that's hard for you. Maybe you came from a family who it was lazy to relax. It was lazy to sit on the sofa. You had to always be standing to attention, doing something, looking busy. That's not part of being a healthy woman. It's about nurturing yourself as and when need be. It's about being energized and full of energy when you can and when you're driven to do so. But it's about taking stock of your own needs and healing your body, is giving your body what it needs. The basic things: water, healthy foods, rest, love. So if success, love, or abundance feels uncomfortable to you for some reason, your subconscious will essentially push it away. So it's going to take some time for you to learn to receive without fear. But it can happen as quickly as overnight, as long as you make those simple mindset shifts, and you think about it, you reflect on these things, you take some time, journal if you like that. But the key shift you're making here is that the most magnetic, confident, high value women, they're not just healed, they are whole. They have integrated their past, they've stepped into their power, and they've aligned with their higher selves. And that's exactly what the healing meditation, the inner child meditation, is going to help you to do. So the woman that you're becoming is on the other side of your healing. If you've been waiting for permission to step into her, it's time. I'm giving you that permission now. You don't have to stay in stuck old patterns, okay? You don't have to let the past define you. You are safe. You are beautiful. You are worthy. And you are ready to rise. So let's claim it now, beautiful. Drop a diamond in the comments if you're ready to step into your power. Comment meditation below if you want the direct link. And if this episode resonated with you, then make sure that you go ahead right now and download the meditation, Healing Your Inner Child meditation, because it is going to give you so much peace, so much freedom. Your heart is just going to be so grateful for the chance to meet your inner child, to integrate that past, present, and future self all into you to make you whole right now. And know that you're going to gain so much from this, and that's why I've made it free, because I want to help you to achieve your very best life, because you're so worthy. So don't put it off and make sure that you do that now. I'm going to stop for there, and I'll see you in the future episode where we're going to focus again. We're going to continue the focus on healing your inner child, and we're going to think about how you embody the next level version of yourself through this healing process. Because until we let go of the old wounds, until we let go of that old stagnant energy, the hurt, the sadness, the sorrow, that I'm not good enough, only when we do that can we step in, can we rise up like that phoenix that you are. So have an amazing day, beautiful. Download the Healing Your Inner Child meditation, and I'll see you in the next episode.